Hello everyone, it's been one full year that we've been teaching with Mercy ships. We've been on 2 different ships, the Africa Mercy and the Global Mercy, in 4 different countries: Spain, Belgium, Netherlands, and Senegal.
We've also been blessed to work with faculty and students from all over the world, as well as have some distinguished visitors on board, such as the Queen of Belgium and Princess Anne.
Thank you guys so much for all your prayers and support. In this video, we want to tell you guys about some of our favorite memories, our God moments, and some challenges we've had this year.
My biggest challenge of the year definitely would have to do with all of the transitions that I encountered through teaching in different countries, with school being interrupted by sales and drills, abandoned ship drills, fire drills, with changing classes and students, and also going through quarantine periods. I think that was the most difficult part of teaching, was just the constant change and the flexibility needed to teach well.
The biggest challenge of the year for me has been planning. Curriculum planning, I never knew how much teachers had to do. So thank you to all my teachers in high school, in college, my mom in elementary school, for all the planning that goes into teaching. It's been really cool what's come out of it. I have learned a ton about PE and technology, but the process of getting there was definitely a huge challenge for me.
One of my favorite memories during this past year has been getting to teach kids English. A lot of the students that come to the ship have not spoken English before, and so I was able to teach them English, and that was really exciting to see their progress from not being able to converse with me at all to being able to write stories in complete English, and that was super cool for them and their parents.
One of my favorite things from the year has been the trips that we've gotten to take the junior high school kids on. For PE class, I taught them all about rock climbing, and then for PE, we did a field trip and we went rock climbing, and we had this real mountain man give us all lessons and stuff, and it was really cool to see the kids grow and get better at rock climbing. Some of them even said they want to make a career in rock climbing afterwards. Another really cool thing we did is we got to take the kids camping. They had a ton of fun digging rocks out of the ground and building fires. It was just very special to see them bond and see them have a lot of fun together. The island is very, very beautiful, and it's really fun to go hiking. We've gotten to take the kids on a hike. They all did really well. Excited to make them do a harder hike soon, maybe, after this.
Some of my favorite memories this year have been activities I've gotten to do with my students, such as having a sleepover with the girls. It wasn't really a sleepover, it was movie night, but we had a lot of fun and a pillow fight, and being able to do a scavenger hunt with Ruben on the Africa Mercy, as well as go camping with the junior high school kids. There have been a lot of cool opportunities of things I've been able to organize and do with the kids after school hours, and that's been super memorable.
Is the church that Grace and I found in El Medino. We bike 45 minutes every Sunday through the desert, up hills and down hills, to get to this church, and we were super excited when we found it. The pastor and his family invited us over for lunch, and since then we go almost every week to their house for lunch, and we play games. We've gotten to go camping with them, and even most recently this summer they came to Grace's house in Indiana.
Another one of my favorite things is all the adventures that Kayla and I have gotten to do, like when we did the backpacking in the Inaga Mountains, or rock climbing on the island, swimming, biking, crazy distances, just rock climbing stores, doing lots of exploring of barrancos, and just getting to see the beautiful island.
In January, we switched ships from the AFM to the GLM, and when I came on the ship, originally we weren't supposed to have any roommates if we were in the academy, but I saw someone else's name on my door. It turned out it was a very, very sweet lady from Belgium, and we had a really great month together as roommates, and every morning I would sit in my windowsill and look out at the ocean, and I would read my Bible and have these little lights that cover me. And one morning she came out and said, "Can I take a picture of you?" She took a picture of me, and then another day she came up to me and she said, "Kayla, what is that book that you are reading anyways? What is it called? What book do you read every morning? And I was like, wow, what an awesome opportunity to lead right into my love for Jesus. And I told her I read the Bible, and she responded with, oh, a lot of people on this ship read that book. She said, I used to know about the book. My mom used to take me to church when I was a kid. She said none of her friends read the Bible or go to church. So I was able to find her a Bible in Dutch that we had on the ship and give it to her. And she was able to connect with some more people that are also from Belgium and the Netherlands on the ship. And she gave her life to Christ and is now following Christ. I'm very, very thankful for this new life that she has in Christ.
I liked most about the academy is the fact that the academy it's big in its own way. There's not a lot of people in your class, makes the academy more personal, and it makes you have a deeper connection with your teacher, and it just feels like you're getting a lot more work done with just a few people in the class than if you had, for example, 30 people in a class.
I really like having devotions in the mornings and hearing like teachers and students' testimonies and what they're learning from God.
One of the things I like about working in the academy is I like working with students from different parts of the world. So I learn about their part of the world, they learn about my part of the world, and it's a great learning experience all around. But it's kind of interesting having to convert to metric in my mind and hear how they do things in the Southern Hemisphere that I had never thought of before. So it has been a good experience, a good learning experience for me as well.
Thank you guys so much for watching our 1-year update, and thank you guys again for your prayers and support. I hope you're encouraged by this video. A little bit about what we're doing this year on the ship. Something new that we started this year
is the Mercy Ships Academy Running Club. This is a poster of the race schedule. So Kayla and I are taking the kids, whoever wants to participate, junior high and high school, 3 times a week off the ship into the desert to go run some workouts and do some trail running, and then hopefully some of the kids will choose to participate in the races. These races we found are on the island, and they have special divisions for the kids. And it looks like it will be something that the kids will really enjoy. We already have some runners on the ship, so we're looking towards training some more runners and giving them an after-school opportunity since there aren't any sport teams or after-school organized activities for the kids. Some prayer requests we have for this year around the running club would just be that the Lord helps us to find transportation to the races and to practices for the kids, as transportation is always an issue around here, and also that we would be able to have an uninterrupted school year just with COVID and the different situations that the ship faces, that the kids would stay healthy, we would stay healthy, and we'd be able to just have a great semester of teaching. So to give you a better idea of where we are at right now, we're on the island of Tenerife. It is one of the islands owned by Spain. It's off the coast of Morocco. The island is basically a 13,000-foot volcano. So anytime you leave the port, you're going uphill. So if you want to bike anywhere, you gotta go uphill. But the good news is you always come downhill. Yes, the volcano is still active. Very active. The port where we are, it's called Puerto de Granadilla. It's near a surf town, El Medino, so we're on the part of the island that constantly gets wind. In the month of July, I think is the windiest month, and it had 70-mile-per-hour winds for multiple days on end. No one was allowed to take their trash out. People weren't allowed to bring children, small children outside because they might blow away. So it's pretty crazy, but it's a huge mecca for people who like kite surfing and wind surfing. Like I said, we're on the deserty part of the island, but if you go up to the north or go back to the west, then you're gonna have jungle plants you've never seen before. I think there's 12 or 17, I can't remember the exact number, different microclimates on the island. So if you want rainforest, humid, you want dry desert, you want arid pine trees, or if you want straight up Mars, you can get anything on this island. It's super cool. So if anyone wants to come out and visit, let us know.
Yes, the ship is accepting visitors, so you might even be lucky enough to stay on a cabin on board and enjoy some delicious food in the dining room and get to see how the ship operates day to day and meet some really cool volunteers from all over the world. And yeah, it's just a beautiful place to come.